Dude, and neither of them is talking to me. This is the best night ever. All right, screw it. I'm not gonna even say anything to them. Don't tell them. It's up to them for paying attention. All right, is everybody ready for the updates? Because here we go with the updates. And I'm gonna look from over here, and you're gonna see that wonderful screen. All right, here goes. Them dudes can eat and miss out. All right. So to start, we have oh yeah, the stages are in a different order. That's right, I forgot we did that. Ha ha ha. All right, so to start, the first thing that we have this week is a large selection of music and sounds. Both Arena and Empty Arena have their final music. So here's Arena. I hope you guys have game sound. I'll turn it up a little bit just in case. There we go. And now I get to sit here for 2 minutes. You can probably turn those up. Oh, I guess that's as high as they go. Haha. Oh well, there are 2 extra sets of headphones if you guys want. What? Yes. Those headphones are new. Alright. What? You lean on the keyboard, dude. No, I don't want to. Why the hell won't you let me say no? What did you do? I'm sorry. XSplit. What did you do? No. Thank you. Okay, cool. Alright. So, I'm sorry for talking over this one, but the really important one, I'm just kidding, they're both important. Also, they're both by Brenton and Blaine, so let's hear it for that. They are awesome. They have done amazing stuff. So this is the Empty Arena. You've never heard this before. Did you just say it's not that different after listening for 3 seconds? Nothing. I forgot this one was longer than the other one. Alright, so in the interest of not sitting around for 5 minutes, thank you Brenton and Blaine, these songs are awesome, and now I'm going to turn all of the music off. Actually, that's not true.
Hold on.
I'm going to switch stages, and then I'm going to turn the music off, because this is almost a loop point. Alright. So, here we go.
Wait.
Alright. The first time ever turning down anything by music. Why is all this at 50 on this PS3? This is going to be way the hell louder. Yeah. Oh well. So we might want to turn it down on the board over there. But anyway.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. See, now it's like way louder. Alright. So the second thing that is not the music is Beowulf has all of his sounds.
What?
That includes him and the crowd.
What?
And
120 earned. Oh my God, he broke him in half. Hope spot.
yeah, so the crowd is on a lot of things. The announcer is also on a lot of things,
A high risk maneuver.
but only if you're at max hype. So if I spend some,
A high risk maneuver.
now he's not.
What's he gonna do?
See? He's also on Wolfomania. Whoops.
I was careless.
And some other stuff. Yeah, so there are a ton of sounds on. I mean, he had these last week. But the announcer stuff and the crowd stuff is all new. They boo when he dies, all that stuff. I would like to let everybody know a couple of things. Number one, these are only on some stages. They're only. I'm talking over myself. That's new. These are only on some stages. They're only on stages with people. So they're on. The crowd is on Arena and Innsmouth Day and River King Casino and Glass Canopy, and the announcer is on Arena, and that's it. The crowd is also on Empty Arena because we figured that Beowulf would be imagining that they existed. So it's very depressing, but they're there anyway. So the other person, so if you play on that stage, just remember that the other person can't hear any of that, so they're wondering who the hell he's talking to. Alright, so yeah, so there's
A high risk maneuver.
a bunch of nice announcer stuff and crowd stuff that's all different levels and is really cool, and Vince did an excellent job. Alright, besides that, the chair now has a sound cue when it's ready to be picked up, as well as flashing. Player 1 and Player 2 sound different, and if you have the clipboard enabled in the Windows version, which means you are playing with blind assistance, it repeats that sound every 90 frames so that you can figure out where the chair is. Because Misfortune's head talks, so you can figure out where it is, but the chair didn't make any noise at all, and also is left behind by the screen, so that's very helpful. Thank you, Liren, for the suggestion. Also, this is one of those things that's only important after you tried it. The chair now flashes when it is able to be picked up instead of before. So you can pick it up as soon as it starts flashing rather than it starting to flash and ending flashing when it's able to be picked up. That's one of those things that you only notice when you try it. Also, the probability of him screaming in Jumping Medium Punch has been reduced, which is awesome because he just did it 4 times in a row. Thank you, Beowulf. However, he will never do it when you're doing a hop dash, ever. So that'll help reduce the amount of screaming that there is in combos. Additionally,
Yes.
the
Sweet.
really loud suite, that was that one, has been reduced in probability, so you don't get that as much either. Thank you for doing it the first time. You were very nice, Beowulf. Alright. Beowulf and Sarabella and Big Band all now don't play ground tech VO when you tech after something that wasn't him getting knocked down. So he would have played his I ground tech after that. So that's been fixed on all the characters that knocked themselves down. Let's see what else. When you are in assist, the chair lockout from throwing it is 60 frames longer than when you are the point character. It's not all that long anyway, but it is just slightly longer when you're in assist so that you can't call it just as frequently. Also, the mic drop still builds hype, but in a combo, it will only build hype once on hit. So if it's blocked or if it whiffs, it builds as many times as you want. If you combo a bunch of them together, you will only get hype for the first one. Also, oh yeah, the ref. That's right.
Time out.
Ref.
Like American football.
Thank you, me. Oh man, I should have changed the announcer. So the ref
Back to action.
only happens.
Yes!
Thank you, me. The ref only happens when you are going to win the round. So in solos, it only happens in the last round. In teams, it only happens on the last character. It basically works like if so. The normal pin does like 1800, something like that. The ref acts as if it's a 3500, or is it 35? I wrote this down. I'm looking at my notes. Yes. Yes, I'm right. Because it costs all 3 hype levels, so it's 3500 damage. So if a 3500 damage hit would kill them at that point, then you get the pin instead of the regular splash. As seen here.
Looks like you
And
lost
he
the round.
talks, and
The winner
he
is you.
also ducks the music, which I should probably do.
Again, another. Wait.
Let me do that real fast.
Back
All
to
right.
action.
So yeah. Yeah, so he ducks the music, and there's no announcer that says cut. It's just the ref,
Now,
which is pretty cool.
propaganda, Minister.
All right. Oh yeah.
Again.
You can turn the game down a slight bit. It's the one below the 2 silver things that are plugged in. No, at the top, at the very top, there's one row that has 2 things plugged into it that are both silver. Over to your right, that row, all the way at the bottom. Turn that down. Turn that one down. See? Yes. Like that. All right, thank you very much. Also, linker versions, that's right. Hello, Killer Instinct fans, because they're finishers, so why not make them linkers too, right? So, linker versions of both Diving Wolf Dog and Slam will not kill the opponent until you are out of taunts to use. So you always get to do the whole thing, even if they were going to die in the middle. The same is true for headbutts. Also, headbutts and knees. Also, headbutts and knees go back to grab mode when you are in a super, so that they can't accidentally tech from the level 3 that you screw up the timing on.
You get them next time.
Because the point of that is to let you do some cool stuff, so now you can.
Again.
Additionally,
Hold on, Pierogi is here.
I can put your health back up now. Alright.
Back to action.
Additionally, jumping from this no longer lets you do ground finishers by landing afterwards. You will always do a press if you are about to hit the ground. So the only thing that you actually get to jump and do finishers after is Wolfomania, which you can totally still do that. And also because there are headbutts, or it goes back to the grab mode, you can move around extra in between each hit if you really want, because it's a level 3, so why not? You can still land from an air throw and do stuff, but that is the only thing that you're allowed to land from that's not Wolfomania. I mean, you can do Bulldog from air super, but you can't like land. Alright. Also,
Time out. Like
that's why I had blocking on. Also,
down
down forward and down. Thank you for not push blocking.
Back to action.
Yeah. What? I just
Keep going. We
turned
just
that
on
off?
the part.
I thought. Yeah? Oh, because I have it on random, right? Both downward and down forward Wolf Blitzer are -2 instead of +0 because there are actually ways that you can make them more plus than this. So the default case is now -2. It's still not punishable, but it's not as good. Alright, so Big Man, I fixed the ground tech bug. Cerebella, I picked the ground tech bug. Oh yeah. Cerebella's None of this is really important to show. I'll go on to the stuff that I'm going to show, but I guess I can. So the reflect window on Cerebella's reflect has been lengthened to match the end time that it has in the real game, because the end time in the real game was a bug. It was 4 frames longer than it was supposed to be, so now it's that length again, but it's not a bug because everybody was used to that and it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. Alright, so double and Robo and Squiggly. Yeah, well, double and Robo. Alright. So for double,
Hold on, Pierogi is here.
never. Crouching Light Punch now has as much hit stun as Standing Light Punch, which means that's a chain. That was actually a really old mistake. There was no reason for that not to combo. It just didn't, because I copied this from an old Filia. So now you can do that, which you couldn't do, and that, which you couldn't do. The block stun is the same as it used to be, because the block stun was actually correct. It's just now you get this. Additionally,
keep going.
where's dummy recording? Dummy recording. All right. You can now push block in the middle of car. Which you couldn't before. C-Wraith pointed that out. That's always a mistake if you can't push block in the middle of some multi-hit move. So that one has been taken care of. Also, level 5. Level 5 now shows you how much time is left on the meter. That was awesome. That was awesome. Come on, me. So you can see her meter is draining, and when it gets to 0, that's how much time you had left. So now you can tell slightly more easily. Right. Right, because you know when it's going to end. I'm sorry. You can actually do that as a combo. I just suck. So Robo Fortune has more new effects. Like Tag In, which is kind of awesome because I didn't put anyone else on her team. Thank you, me. So that means there have to be 2 people on that team. Alright. Now there are 2 people on the team. Oh, and she has a real loading screen, which is new since last week. So yeah, Tag In is colored. The head, smoke, and the flame and all that stuff is colored. They still don't do anything because I haven't messed with Robo Fortune because I'm finishing Beowulf first. Don't give me that look. Yeah. And Squiggly had the echo reduced on her ground tech lines so that the opponent's response to those don't come like 10 seconds after she said the thing. Because it plays at the end of the sound file, which was really late. Okay. Now, moving on. Oh yeah, and Glass Canopy. May as well do this really quickly. So both Glass Canopy and Final Atrium have been adjusted slightly more. Glass Canopy. This is the long updates, and I'm not even at the part that I was expecting to be at by now. Alright. So Glass Canopy has been adjusted slightly. You probably can't tell, but it's slightly less yellow, or it's slightly less pea yellow. And the NPCs are a tiny little bit dimmer than they used to be, so that they match the stage a little bit more. We tried to make sure that the NPCs are not so dim that you can't see them, because people paid lots of money for them, and we wouldn't be doing this without those people. So they match slightly more, and they're like background, and also the characters have been slightly brightened so that they're differentiated from the NPCs a little bit more. Alright, and Final Atrium, real quick, which I don't remember the button combination anymore for because we moved it, but I do remember that it's at the end because they're in canon order now. Yeah, in case you didn't know, the reordering of the stage is due to their geographical proximity. So, yeah. So now we have Final Atrium. It's slightly more colorful than it used to be. It also runs a ton better than it used to be. You can actually fight against Marie at 60 frames a second on a console. It only took 2.5 years. But yeah, so there are these. Also, the Infinite Breakers tutorial has been fixed. I fixed it, and I'm very proud of it because now it shows you both regular IPS sparks and undizzy sparks. And then the thing that I was waiting this whole time to show you. So here we go.
Ready?
Ta-da! Come on, you all can read. That's right. 25 colors. That's what the title of Salty is. It's the Great Recolorening. So here we go. Every character now has 25 colors. There will be a Great Recolorening Part 2, but that won't be happening until Robo Fortune, and that will be touching up and altering some of the colors that are already there. But so I asked for a list. I got a list. So here's the freaking list of everybody's everything. All right. Squiggly is Sable from some indie game that I don't remember the name of. You don't have to read the damn list. I'm going to go through the whole thing. And Beetlejuice, because the other palette was pretty close to Beetlejuice already. And Nui from Kill la Kill. Keep in mind, I don't know who half of these characters are. The ones that I do know are not in this list because I know them. Alright, Big Band has Robokai and Spaceman from Lava Punch. You may not have heard of Lava Punch, but it's Alex's the art group that Alex is part of. I have several of their books and they're really awesome. So this is Spaceman from Lava Punch because they're awesome. And this is Flotilla's Indiegogo color. It was a reference to something, but I don't remember what it was. Sorry, Flotilla will tell you. Eliza actually has one in the middle already, so I'll do that real fast. So Eliza has Dr. Doom because she has rocks, and also because she has Photon Array. I'll pick that color in a second because I love it. But alright, so we also have oh yeah, the return of Urian, who you knew was going to come back. Raven from Teen Titans, and Elizabeth from Persona, because Eliza. Painwheel. And yes, you will see a lot of these in action because I'm sure people are going to pick them. So Painwheel has, I'm going to go from this way. Yeah, Painwheel has an original, another original, Spider-Man, and Monster Ryuko from Kill la Kill. Again, I don't know what the what is what, but that's a what. Alright, Peacock has got me trying to find her in the list. What in the heck? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. So, Peacock has the Joker, which is an Indiegogo color, actually, not us. And I have already suggested that her hair should be slightly greener because it should be slightly greener. Nanon from Kill la Kill. And this one is easily identifiable by anybody who's Skullgirls fans. You're obviously not a Skullgirl fan. Annie. Alright, Fortune. Fortune has one that is easily recognizable. Makoto from BlazBlue. This is actually not Akuma. This is one of the alternate colors for Felicia from Marvel 2. And Elena. Alright. Philia has Exerd Milia because she already had regular Milia. And because that's actually a really cool color scheme. Whatever the gameplay mechanics are, that's a cool color scheme. And an original. And Ryuko from Kill la Kill. I don't know Kill la Kill, so whatever. Yes. Alright, Cerebella has an original color that I really like. Shingen from Last Blade 2, or sorry, Shigen from Last Blade 2. Because Shigen's an awesome character, I'm sorry. And Another Kill la Kill color that I don't know how to read. Gamagori. Alright. Yep. No, there's not a Kill la Kill for every character. Double has... Oh yeah, Double had 20. That was the Christmas tree. That was an Indiegogo color. That's right. Double has... I guess this is Irabu from some anime that is unidentified to me in this list. Irabu. Cubia from Dot Hack. The Life Fiber Core from Kill la Kill. I'm just reading them at this point. And Mystique, which makes a lot more sense when she's characters. Mystique. Alright, Parasol. The one I was waiting for. That's right. Alright, because Parasol already had Justin Bailey, which was my favorite color, bar none, from all of the ones that we made before. Alright, Parasol has Kyoko from Rival Schools. Captain Commando. And Annie. Everybody who's an Annie fan gets an Annie palette. All right, Valentine. Valentine is really easy. All right, so Valentine has an original color because she didn't have a yellow color, and this color is awesome. Another original color because she didn't have a really good green color that matched with a bunch of other teams, and this color is also awesome. And Strider. So now you can actually play Strider Doom and Cable Capcom and everybody else that you were missing from before. Alright. Fukua. Oh, don't tell me he didn't write Fukua down, because... Yeah, he totally skipped Fukua. Thanks, Brian. Alright. Well, Fukua, we can try and guess. I know she's supposed to have... Alright, I guess she didn't get the one that I thought she was going to get, but... Those are the colors, and she's not in the list. Good job, Brian. You did it. Some of those are pretty cool in Remotion because the fireballs and the shadow effects are really cool. All right, Beowulf got back the original color that we originally lost. Batman got moved up here. Baz got moved up here, and I don't have to explain this one. All right. And Robo Fortune doesn't have 25 yet because she's not done. Sorry, everybody who is a Robo Fortune fan. But yeah, so these will be in the Beowulf patch, which has not yet been submitted, but will be getting submitted very shortly. We have basically one really large bug that came out of nowhere that we have to fix, which is story modes crash at all sorts of times that they're not supposed to. So when that's fixed, it'll get submitted. But other than that, this is the state of the things. Oh, I skipped one. Beowulf, Squiggly, and Eliza were too high away from their point in their trip animation, the fall front. So that has been fixed. Thank you to the person on the forums who pointed it out, who will be thanked properly in the patch notes because I didn't write down your name here, and Render for doing it. But other than that, barring like one bug fix for Beowulf, this is the state of what you will be getting whenever it comes out. So enjoy them. Yes, so the reason that we know that story modes crash like that is because it has been in testing for a week. It has not been submitted yet because that crash is not fixed. So for those of you who are expecting to be able to do something with me this weekend, I'm canceling because I have to do that. Thanks a lot. Alright, here you go. Go nuts.
May I take the lead?
Certainly.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's time to fight! 120 or
Stay away.
Miniman doesn't know what day anything is, so when is Northwest Majors? If it's the end of April, then this will probably be out by then. 24th of April?